girls. Woo! And fuck yeah. You never left there, sir. Fuck yeah. Forever young. I want to be forever young. Fuck yeah. You got a fucking live wire here, man. Woo! Then I turned 30, I got sober, got married, I had kids. That's what you're supposed to do. And I started writing songs about that, and then now that I'm in my 40s, I'm writing about tomatoes and fucking trees. Really interesting part of my life. But there's this giant magnolia tree in my front yard, and it is the bane of my fucking existence. Do y'all have magnolia trees in Texas? Yeah. Good, perfect. There's some places I go there, we don't have those. And I'm like, this story makes no sense to you then. If you have a magnolia tree in your yard, you understand what I'm about to tell you. It's the bane of my existence because it just makes a mess. Year round, I will never win yard of the month because of that fucking tree. 50 weeks out of the year, it just shits in your front yard. Just leaves and branches, blooms, cones, just fall in the yard. But for 2 weeks out of the year, it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. When it's in bloom, you realize why so many songs and poems and state mottos are written about a magnolia in bloom. It's truly breathtaking. And it kind of makes you not want to cut the fucker down for the next year. And so one day, and I'm a very regimented person. When I'm home, I have a really strict schedule. So I wake up every morning at 6 o'clock. I make my daughter breakfast. I get my daughter dressed. I walk her to school, come back, make a pot of coffee, and I sit down and I write every day for an hour. I write. And usually it's about the doldrums of the day. It's about whatever I had a dream about the night before. But this one particular day, I sat down and didn't have shit to write about. And I looked out my window, and there was that fucking tree. Just staring at me. Just shitting in the yard. Tell you, like, I love a manicured yard. I love mowing grass. It's my favorite part. It's the one thing I always swore, no matter how successful this thing got, I'm always gonna mow my own fucking grass. Because there's no better feeling than when you get done striping your front yard and you just stand there on your front porch with your hands kind of like this. And you just admire your fucking kingdom, your perfectly manicured kingdom. Man, some of you motherfuckers get to do that for like a whole day. For me, I got about 2.5 minutes before that fucking tree ruins it. But one day I'm sitting here and I'm looking at that tree and I just start writing. I'm pissed. I'm just writing about this fucking tree and how much I hate it and how I'm gonna call somebody to come cut that motherfucker down. Because it's not a small magnolia tree. It's 87 years old. So it's a little over 90 feet tall. It's a big fucking magnolia tree. And I hate it. And so I'm writing this song, and by the time, it's not really a song, it's just this really long diatribe about my hatred of this fucking tree. And I get about to page 2 or 3, and I start seeing so much of myself in this tree. And I start seeing so much of what my wife probably saw in me in the early days. 50 weeks out of the year, just shitting himself. Not literally, figuratively. I was a drunk, but I wasn't that kind. That guy knows what I'm talking about. But for like 2 weeks out of the year, she saw something great. She saw somebody that she wanted to build a life with. She saw somebody that she could believe in. And so I wrote this song. What started off as a song about a tree turned into probably the closest thing I've ever written to a real love song. And this is a song called Messies and Magnolia.